Good evening and welcome to Rajya Sabha News. Here are today's headlines. Rajya Sabha Chairman takes stern view on the disruptions that have continued for the last 10 days, says that he will be compelled to take action on the matter. Chairman begins efforts to end deadlock in the upper house, holds talks with AIDMK, DMK and TDP MPs, urges Leader of the House Arun Jaitley and Leader of Opposition Ghulam Nabi Azad to help end the impasse. And Railways earned over 200 crore rupees from Swachh Bharat cess over the last 3 years. In a written reply to Rajya Sabha, Minister of State for Railways Rajin Gohai says that the money has been remitted to the Finance Ministry. Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu expressed deep anguish over repeated disruptions and adjournments in the House. He also spoke with leaders of several parties today to resolve the ongoing impasse in the House. The Chairman also held discussions on the issue with Leader of the House Arun Jaitley and leaders of regional parties including AIDMK, DMK and TDP. After the House conducted formal business on Friday, Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu expressed anguish, saying the House has not functioned ever since it resumed on the 5th of March after the recess during the budget session.
I am very much pained that the House, the upper house of the Parliament, is not able to transact its business for the last 2 weeks. This is the second week. Please, I hope that some people will have some patience. Don't test my patience also, please. And by that, testing the people's patience also. People are getting disillusioned, distressed that we are meeting, we are greeting, not doing anything, and then disturbing, and then getting adjourned. So I can understand on a particular situation, on a particular issue, once in a way, people get agitated. But if you people all decide that there is no need to have the House, then please decide accordingly. But once we assemble here and we have issues, because you people are giving issues, number of issues, every day I am admitting questions, I am admitting the 0-hour submissions, then also special mentions, then there are also call attention, 2 call attentions for important issues were admitted by me and I could not take them up in spite of members persistently requesting. And there are issues also, larger issues, which are agitating the minds of the people, including what happened in the banking system, and also the Kaveri issue, which has been raised by our Tamil Nadu members, and also the Andhra issue raised by Andhra Pradesh members. The ceiling issue, no, every issue that way. Ceiling also is an important issue. There are many other issues which are agitating the minds of the people. Parliament is here to discuss, debate, and decide. I don't know what is happening. If you are insisting on something, you can have your say. But at the end of the day, we have to go by the consensus or by the majority of the House. And you cannot dictate something and say whether you go my way or highway. That's no way. I must tell you. I am very sorry. I cannot allow this sort of thing.
Immediately after the chairman finished speaking, Congress members tried to disrupt the House. The chairman adjourned the House then till 2:30 p.m.
I am adjourning the House to meet at 2 p.m. No, sir, 2:30 p.m.
Chairman has always stressed that members of Parliament must concentrate more on their lawmaking role to catalyse development. The government has a slew of important bills on its agenda in the second half of the budget session. It is hoped that the House will transact business in the next week. Reporting from Parliament, with counterperson Raj Thakur, I'm Kriti Mishra for Rajya Sabha Television.
And proceedings of the upper house continue to be stalled on Friday as members protested over the PNB fraud and other issues. However, former Union Minister Y.S. Chaudhary was allowed to explain to the House the reasons for resigning from the Union Cabinet. When the House reassembled in the post-lunch session, Deputy Chairman P.J. Kurian allowed former Union Minister Y.S. Chaudhary to make a statement under Rule 241 on his reasons for quitting the Union Cabinet.
No, now you sit down, it's over. You are now deviating, so I am not allowing.
No, sir.
No. Don't deviate. No.
Let me
You are
complete.
not allowed
Let me
to that.
complete.
Yeah.
Let me complete, sir.
See, don't misuse your right. Don't misuse your right.
However, the deadlock continued in the House over the issues of the PNB fraud, the constitution of the Kaveri Water Management Board and the special status to Andhra Pradesh.
I did not object.
With no let-up in the disruptions, the Deputy Chairman adjourned the House till Monday.
The House stands adjourned till 11 hours on Monday, the 19th March 2018. Up to Monday.
Kriti Mishra's report for Rajya Sabha TV. Formal business was conducted in the House, though several ministers tabled papers pertaining to ministries in Rajya Sabha.
Papers to be laid on the table. Sri Ashwini Kumar Choube, please.
महोदय, मैं अपने वरिष्ठ सहयोगी श्री जगत प्रकाश नड्डा की ओर से आज की संशोधित कार्यसूची के क्रम संख्या 1 पर उनके नाम के सामने उल्लिखित दस्तावेजों को सदन के पटल पर प्रस्तुत करता हूँ।
श्री मनोज सिन्हा।
महोदय, मैं आपकी अनुमति से आज की संशोधित कार्यसूची की क्रम संख्या 2 पर मेरे नाम के समक्ष उल्लिखित दस्तावेजों को सभा पटल पर रखता हूं।
श्री केजे अल्फोंस।
I wish to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned against my name at serial number 3 of the revised list of business for today.
श्री राजन गोहेन।
Sir, I rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentioned against my name at serial number 4 in today's revised list of business.
श्री पुरुषोत्तम रूपाला।
Respected sir, with your permission, I lay the paper shown at serial number 5 of the revised list of business for today.
श्री अश्विनी कुमार चौबे।
मैं आज की संशोधित कार्यसूची के क्रम संख्या 6 पर मेरे नाम के सामने उल्लिखित कागजात को सदन के पटल पर प्रस्तुत करता हूँ।
श्री विजय गोयल।
Respected sir, on behalf of my colleague Shri Mansukh Lal Mandviya, I rise to lay on the table of the House the paper listed against his name at serial number 7 in today's revised list of business.
Shri C.R. Chaudhary.
Honorable Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, I lay on the table of the House the papers listed against my name at serial number 9 of today's revised list of business.
Thank you. Ashwini Kumar Choube.
महोदय, अपनी सहयोगी श्रीमती अनुप्रिया पटेल की ओर से मैं आज की संशोधित कार्यसूची की क्रम संख्या 8 पर उनके नाम के सामने उल्लिखित दस्तावेजों को सदन के पटल पर रखता हूं।
श्री गजेंद्र सिंह शेखावत।
Sir, I rise to lay the papers on the table listed against my name at serial number 10 of today's revised list of business of Rajya Sabha.
And the centre informed the upper house on Friday that it is mulling to provide internet facility and allow usage of mobile phones on flights. The issue was raised by MPs T.G. Venkatesh and Pradeep Balmuchu, on which the Telecom Ministry gave its written reply. The ministry stated that they had discussed it with the TRAI and it awaits approval from the government. The Telecom Ministry said that TRAI has made its recommendations in January on the issue, in which the telecom regulatory body had clearly stated that domestic and international airlines should be allowed to use mobile phones, internet and video service facilities. However, TRAI said that these services can only be provided after flying at a height of 3,000 meters from the ground. TRAI also suggested starting a new category of IFC service providers for in-flight services. For this, the IFC service provider will have to register themselves in the Department of Telecommunications. The government on Friday informed Parliament that the railways had earned more than 200 crore rupees from the Swachh Bharat cess in the last 3 years. In a written reply in the Rajya Sabha, Minister of State for Railways Rajesh Kohai said that the amount collected as Swachh Bharat cess at a rate of 0.5% on service tax in 2015-16 to 2016-17 was 229.51 crore rupees. However, he added that the amount collected is remitted to the Ministry of Finance and it had no plans on spending the money. That's it on Rajya Sabha News. Thank you for joining us.